Hello, Academicians. It's Scott Winteroth, and I wanted to share with you a WordPress tutorial that I think you may not know it exists. Have you ever wanted to crop or edit a photo inside of WordPress, or maybe you uploaded a photo and then you realized you wanted to make some changes to it? There actually is a media editor built directly into WordPress, and honestly, for years I never really used it, but lately I've been using it more and more because it's super simple to use. It's super easy to use, and it's already a part of WordPress. So I thought I would share with you a simple tutorial on how to use the media editor in WordPress. So let's get at it. So let's say you upload a photo into WordPress. This is the new block editor, aka the Gutenberg editor, that I'm using on my personal website. And as you can see, this is just a placeholder post. This is just for this instruction, but I uploaded an image that is pretty awesome. All right, rock star, if you will. But I want to make some changes to it. Right, I kind of wish he was flipped the other direction, and I kind of wish it was more square versus being a up and down rectangle. Right. So by using the editor, I can go ahead and do that. So I'm going to delete all this so I can show you exactly how I set this up. Right. So I went to add new post. Let's see if I can delete it here. There we go. There it is. I'm still learning the Gutenberg or the block editor myself, so bear with me. But okay, so I'm going to remove the block, and I'm kind of like to remove this block too. Well, it doesn't matter. It's fine. So basically, this is what I'm going to do. Let's just say we're blogging, we're creating content, we're using the block editor, and I want to add a new image. So I might add a block. And for the example I had, I used the media and text block. And this may not be in your most used. You may have to search for it. I believe it is in the common blocks. I guess not. It is in layout elements. So there you go. Check out layout elements, is the first one. So media and text. You click on it, and as you can see, the left area here is designated for an image, and the right area is designated for text. You can actually flip this around back and forth like that. It's pretty slick. But I want to keep it left and right just like I had it. So I'm going to go ahead and click upload because I need to upload the image from my computer. Now I am uploading the image in full resolution, which I don't recommend. But basically I'm doing it for this example, so bear with me here. All right, so I'm going to drag the file to upload. And thank you so much to Jono on unsplash.com for sharing this free photo. Let's see if it works. No, I didn't quite do what I wanted to do, so I guess I'll go ahead and upload this way. Here it is. All right, so there is my rock star, if you will. Pretty awesome. So, all right, and also I want to add a little bit of content to the left here. So I believe I already have some content on my, yep. All right, it's super huge. So obviously this isn't going to work, so I'm going to go ahead and click on this block, and it comes up with the block options, and I'm going to turn the text size down to normal, okay? And then I'm going to delete some of it because this is just placeholder. Obviously, if it was real copy, I would not just delete it, I would replace it, right? But this makes it nice. It's kind of nice and even, right? So this makes a nice little sort of two-column block. But again, I wanted to do some media changes, right? I wanted to edit this photo. So I'm going to go ahead and click on the photo, and then I'm going to click the little pencil icon to edit media. And this opens up the WordPress media editor. As you can see, I've been playing just to make sure this works, right? So there's lots of versions of it in here, but I'm selected on the most recent file, which is the full resolution image that I uploaded from my computer just seconds ago. So I'm going to go ahead, and if you see right here, this is why it's kind of hidden. It says edit image. So I'm going to go ahead and click edit image, and it's going to open up the image in a new page or a new tab. Okay. So here is the media editor, the built-in WordPress media editor. And let's just do a quick overview. Right here is the title of the image. You could change the title of the image if you wanted to be something a little more receptive to what the image actually is. In fact, I recommend doing that. But for this tutorial, we're going to focus on the tools. So here is the cropping tools. Here's rotate, here's flip, and here's flip. There are two flips. Flip horizontally, flip vertically. And then also you can scale the image down. As you can see, this image is rather large. It's probably it's in high resolution, maybe not full resolution, but high resolution. Therefore, if I wanted to scale the image down, I can, and I'll show you that in a second. Also, it gives me the options to apply all changes, to both the original file or the original image as well as just the thumbnail. Like if I wanted to make changes to just the thumbnail to crop it into maybe a perfect square, I could do that. For this particular tutorial, I'm going to focus on changing the image for all sizes. Okay, so first thing I want to do is I wanted to crop the image so it's more square versus being a rectangle. So I'm going to go ahead and just drag on. You just click on the photo. There's no like tool or anything. You just click on the photo and it creates this marquee tool. Okay, so I'm going to move the marquee tool out, and I don't need all of him. I just need like his kind of like head, most of his head and his rock star hands, right? So I'm going to go ahead, and now that I have this marquee out, I'm going to go ahead and hit crop, the crop button, and you'll see that it goes through, and then that's it. So it cropped. Pretty easy. I did that all in WordPress. I didn't have to use a program like Photoshop or Affinity or anything like that to do that. So go ahead and hit save. It should commit the changes. And here we go. You'll see the image is now in my media library with the cropped proportions. But I want to make a few more changes. So I'm going to go ahead, and now that I'm in the media library, I have to go down to the bottom here below the image, and it says edit image. And that will open the image dialog editor back up. If I click it right. There we go. All right, so two more things I want to do. Because this image is going to be on this side, on the left, I kind of would like this dude to be flipped, right? Just because it will like flow better with the text, right? I think it'll just make more sense. So a couple things. First thing I'm going to do is I'm going to flip the image on its vertical axis, like so. Perfect. Awesome. Super easy to do. Now, there's one more thing I want to do. This image is actually still really large. It's 3,000 pixels by 2,600 pixels. So I'm going to go ahead and scale this down. It doesn't need to be that big. I'm going to scale it down to like 900 pixels and hit scale and hit OK. So you'll see it doesn't really do anything per se. It just makes the image smaller, if that makes sense. So, now this image can't exceed 900 pixels on a particular page. Also, I see it changed my flip because I didn't hit save, so I'm going to go ahead and flip it back. And hit save, and then that should be everything I need to do with this image. See, now the dimensions are a little smaller, and he's facing the right direction. So I'm going to click update. I don't think you have to click update, but I'm going to go ahead and click update here. That should make sure I commit all these changes for sure. Okay, so now I'm going to go back to my post. And I believe if I click edit media, there he is. He's in the media library. See, 900 pixels by 693. And it was one I just edited. So I go ahead and put it in there, and he's obviously smaller because I cropped the image. So I would maybe want to obviously reflect the text on that as well, to be more like this. But either way, it made the image smaller, it made it more in line with text, and I was able to do all of this inside of WordPress. The WordPress.com version of WordPress also has these type of editing tools. It doesn't allow you to scale images, though. It only allows you to crop, edit, and flip. I'm using the self-hosted version of WordPress, WordPress.org, and if you're interested more about learning how to get involved with WordPress.org, feel free to check out ContentAcademy.com. We have got lots of great resources on how to become your best content creator self. Thanks for watching.